Welcome to breathing versus seething. In the next few minutes, I'll show you some quick respiration or breath techniques to help you navigate and redirect anger. We've all found ourselves in those impulsive moments where one comment or one situation can just plunge us into a state of literally seething with anger. And seething refers to intense but unexpressed anger. When we're in the midst of a stress response, somehow the anger usually ends up getting expressed. And it may be screaming at someone or sending a nasty text or email or reaching for a crutch like alcohol or food or something to smash. The good news is we can replace seething by introducing breathing. More specifically, using breath techniques to take us from fight or flight mode to rest and restore mode. When we get hit with an impulse that causes us to get angry, our autonomic nervous system kicks in and launches a sympathetic response. And I don't mean kind and loving. The sympathetic nervous system, obviously a very misleadingly named system, is actually the fight or flight mode, which responds to threats or perceived threats. And the sympathetic response is really our defense mode. When we're in this mode, our amygdala, or the panic button in the brain, sends a signal to the hypothalamus, which triggers us into this fight or flight or even freeze response. If the stimulus, whatever sets us off, is appropriate for anger, we go straight into full-fledged anger mode. And our adrenal gland joins in and then sends a rush of hormones like adrenaline and also cortisol, which put us into action. And while we're seething with anger, our instinct is often to defend and retaliate. Here's where understanding mindfulness can play a role in our response. We can use modalities like targeted breathing to replace the seething. By simply knowing which breath techniques to use, we can alter our autonomic nervous system and turn that sympathetic stress response into a relaxation or parasympathetic response. So here's some invaluable insight. By using exhale emphasized breath, you'll reduce the stress response and move yourself into that relaxation state. This means basically extending our exhales to make them longer than inhales. These breath techniques can move our mindset so that we can navigate our actions using our prefrontal cortex, or our thinking brain, instead of our limbic or feeling brain, our impulsive, reactive, angry, cursing at your spouse, yelling at your kids, hanging up on your client brain. So here are 3 easy exhale emphasized breath techniques that really kick in instantaneously. Real-time brain hacking. The first is not a yoga practice. I know people expect pranayama, but this is a technique I learned through the neuroscience community, and it's called physiological sighing. A physiological sigh allows us to breathe in extra oxygen so we can offload more carbon dioxide. And we do this by doing a double inhale through the nose and a single extended exhale out the nose. You can also exhale out the mouth, but I really prefer to do all nasal breathing for this method, because nose breathing is actually able to offer some benefits that mouth breathing just can't. Nose breathing filters breath, regulates hormones, monitors blood pressure, and many other things the mouth just can't do. So watch me for 1 round, and then let's do 3 more rounds together. So just know that this alone can change your mental state. So inhale twice, exhale. Now let's do it together 3 more times. go. Our next exhale emphasized breath technique is simply nose breathing using a ratio of 1 to 1.5. So we'll do 3 rounds of breath using a count of 4 on the inhale and 6 on the exhale. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for our last breath technique, we're doing lion's breath, which can actually take you from anger to humor. Somehow that's what I've found. I'll demonstrate and then you can do it with me twice more. So we inhale through the nose and exhale long and hard out the mouth, sticking out our tongue like a lion or preschooler. So I'll do it once without explaining. And twice more together. And there you have it. 3 techniques and a little insight on how to go from seething to breathing. And once we bring our bodies into this more relaxed state, we're able to observe the situation more clearly and find perspective and perhaps even talk ourselves out of the reactive response. I hope this helps you the next time you're feeling angry or anger overload. Stay well. Namaste.